check.
You can clearly see that I was drinking coffee when you started the countdown, right?
The way you're saying
mine's
that
like a half second behind.
makes it okay. I didn't know if you were saying like, how dare you say 3 when I was drinking coffee. I was gonna be like, I don't really think that's my responsibility to do that for you.
Because you started talking about the motherboard, so I went like this, and you're like 1, 2, and I was like, yeah, I'm like a half second behind.
You guys ready? That's fine. You guys ready for the warm up?
Yep.
I'm giving my mouth a warm up right now, eating all these chips.
The warm up is now live. Head down, stay down.
Can we not use the phrase "I'm giving my mouth a warm up"?
Oh, look, Skype's doing a fun new thing.
That's what singers do.
Skype's doing a fun new thing where a blue line, if you guys look at the stream, a blue line is appearing underneath your cameras when you guys talk. Because I can't tell who's talking on a video call unless it... That's not as creepy. Oh my gosh, that thing in the meeting today where someone started talking.
Yeah, that was like, weird.
Whoop, hello, this is the guy. This guy's talking.
Those cameras were really nice, I have to say.
They were really good quality, but the fact it can figure out who's talking. It figures out when there's like 8 people sitting around a table, it's like him. He's talking. Zoom on him. And then someone else starts talking and the other camera's like, I got this one. You stay on that guy. Like with that technology, I don't feel like all that needs is a gun. That's all that thing needed.
It's making a list and checking it twice.
It's like you interrupt too much in meetings.
What was it? Listening to the all the compilation stuff. I was actually, when you guys were talking about Critic Ghost, it made me think of a song, and I'm trying to think of it. Because it kind of reminded me of it. It was a Christmas song. Which one was it? If I think of it. I was singing it in the car. It was making me laugh because it was just
the ghost of poor decisions past. What you munching on there, Joel?
Some chip. Oh, final chip. There we go.
Just some chips.
Although now I need a LaCroix.
We've been doing a lot of fish on the grill now that it's officially summertime, but our oven is still dead. So we did
What kind is that? Sorry, I wasn't listening to you at all. I saw the LaCroix, and it wasn't a LaCroix.
Pure Aqua Bellevue grapefruit sparkling water from Aldi's. They are cheap at Aldi's, and
Joel,
they are, I say, comparable, if not equal in quality.
Well, you know what's funny is when you first cracked it open, I was like, that doesn't sound like a LaCroix. I thought you had a soda. And I was like, nah, Jeremiah's not drinking a soda. It's an off-brand
Oh, cool.
LaCroix.
Apparently there is no audio, because that has stopped working for some reason. Hold on.
Back in 1 second.
I'm sorry about that, everyone. It will be fixed. It will be fixed on the warm-up compilation.
Why is Steam asking me to verify my email address after like 8 years? Man, if this hadn't popped up out of Steam itself, I would have been really suspicious. I'm still checking the URLs.
About what?
Steam's validating my email all of a sudden. I open Steam and it's like, oh,
gotcha.
hey.
Yeah.
And like the page was just very bare bones. It just felt like a scam. I need to turn off those LEDs in the background. They're reflecting in this screen.
They are making the limited dynamic range of that camera stand out. Oh, you just like being able to do that from your desk.
Honestly, this remote control for the light makes me want to install it on everything in the house. Except for that, I just have like a giant basket of remotes with no idea which part of the house they went to. Yeah, let me cut off those.
Oh,
I need to mount like a reflector to the wall and just aim one of these can lights at it, just reflect
or
down
you
in
could
my
get
face.
like an overhead light, like me, the only podcast host still using. Look how well lit and evenly lit I am.
You look like you're in an office somewhere. Is that like a fluorescent light?
Honestly, your lighting looks boring.
Oh, so mine's not exciting enough for you.
No,
I can do
looks...
I mean, I realize I need to maybe ask Zach, get some pointers on.
I got the Two-Face going on.
Well, it's like kind of like it's more of like a Walmart portrait lighting.
It's
where
like
it's just, you know,
it's like studio lit. It's just lit. Like I'm just lit.
Yeah.
Damn.
I feel like if you could just take the background down a little bit, and just your face would look nicer.
I could do that.
But Pamplemousse.
So Joel, Dave, you are also invited, but for reasons that will be obvious, no pressure. Joel, would you like to go see Wonder Woman tomorrow?
Oh, what time?
I don't know. Whenever it comes out.
Tomorrow's Friday. Possibly, yeah.
And you enjoy as well.
Yeah, I think if we have time, it sucks. I have a decent amount of editing I got to do, actually. I've got to do some more workout stuff. I got to re-render a few clips that they needed changed. But it shouldn't take too long. So I was planning to do some Friday, and then Saturday I got to do some mowing. But and then do some more FPV drone stuff. Can't wait. But I'm definitely down to see it.
Okay. Dave?
Because I think we're going to save seeing Pirates next week.
Well, Dave, you are definitely also invited. But I know you...
I appreciate it. Yeah, my soul belongs to... I don't even know. I came home and just slept for an hour today.
Well, you're also, don't really care for the superhero movies, I know, so...
I actually really want to see Wonder Woman.
Oh, really? I mean, the reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, they're good enough that I'm suspicious that either everybody's drinking the Kool-Aid or maybe DC got it right on this one. It's always possible.
Plus, it's got World War II, so...
Yeah, I'll be honest.
History,
That's actually my favorite.
Yeah,
World War
War
I.
I.
That's my favorite part of it.
You did.
Give me a minute.
Oh, I thought you were going to
Comics
commit some sort of penance.
Are you drinking cold iced coffee, or is it warm, just in a glass?
It's cold, leftovers from this morning.
Cold coffee.
Waste not, want not.
Honestly, at this point, I don't enjoy hot coffee at all. Cold coffee is 100% the way to go.
Oh, cold coffee is my favorite. The only time I enjoy hot coffee is like when we were out, at Pecor's Land. If it was a little bit cooler in the morning, it does taste really good getting up, after camping, having a hot cup of coffee.
It's the best part of waking up. The coffee in your cup.
Good to the last drop.
Yeah. So I've heard what the kids say. So this is what the old people say, actually.
I believe tomorrow is free donut day. If you at Dunkin's, if you buy a coffee of some sort, you also get a free donut. You probably would want to look up more information on that, but just letting you know.
Joy's downstairs just watching the clip of me playing Star Trek. She's got a headache tonight, so she's not going to try playing, but she can't wait. Dave, have you emailed back about your potential offer for
yes. Let's not talk about business emails on the podcast. Just
email back.
Hey, you wanna hear about this offer? Talk about this offer. It's like third party Joel's got you covered for all your negotiating needs.
Hey, stranger.
Better call Joel.
Yes, please.
I've been actually rewatching through Breaking Bad. I'm in halfway through season 2, just because watching Better Call Saul this season is just kind of like, wait a second, all these characters are connecting. Oh, it's so good. And so I'm like, I don't even barely remember how these characters are. So I'm watching it, and I just got to the episode with Saul Goodman, coming into the play. Gosh, so good. That character, he stole the show for quite every episode's in. It's always like, oh man, that guy's in it. So good. You guys all got your E3 stuff?
I do.
Oh, I need to.
I don't know if
mark
are
the
you
podcast
saying my predictions, or am I all packed? Because screw you.
Packed? No, I was just saying predictions.
Packed to go. To E3, because I'm not going to E3. You guys are.
Yeah.
The joke wasn't that great. It's all right.
Yeah, I guess I'll say this during the warm up. I'm in this awkward position now where we're trying to get our schedule set up, not sign up for too many actual timed things during E3. But Joel's not getting any of these invitations. So anything that we want to go to, it's like an event, I'm trying to figure out how to get Joel in there too. So I'm just not running around enjoying free food and whatever shenanigans is going on leave Joel out in the rain. I mean, he is just a YouTube cameraman, I guess. That's kind of his due.
Awkward like
Uh,
Kind of his due.
John just messaged me saying, "What was that girly sigh I did? I don't remember doing a girly sigh. Now I'm pissed. Now I'm paranoid. Like, when did I do that?"
I mean, maybe he's watching the
Freaking
podcast.
John. He only watches the start of it. That's all. Then as soon as it starts, he just messaged me saying, "I'm playing games and not doing a podcast." Dick.
Oh, you guys all play games during the podcast?
Well, I've definitely played Gwent a few times. I'm sorry.
Don't mind me, just hosting over here.
As you do, as you do.
Where you both?
Yes, my lord.
I was gonna say something against you, but no, I'm not gonna be bashing on Jeremiah.
Joel,
for a while.
don't. You're just
He's not-
making
he's
these
not-
promises.
he's not your basher?
You can't.
No, he's not my basher.
You can't keep these promises though, man. I don't want you to like put this on yourself.
Hey, who's driven to your house and just delivered you random gifts? Because I love you.
All right.
You know
I was with you up until you said I love you. I feel like you dropped into the tone you use with
I
Joey
love you.
sometimes, and I appreciate the gifts. But that tone, maybe just save it for Joy. But I did.
Turning
I did
off the
appreciate
low light compensation really helps with the camera. Look at this. Look at this garbage right here. What is all that? Turn it off right there.
Yeah.
Look at this. Bam. Much
Yeah.
nicer.
Oh, that does look a lot
See,
nicer.
that looks really nice.
Yeah.
Let me see. Where do I
Thanks,
go to
man.
It
turn
has
that
like
on or off?
it has texture to it.
Under camera control, just turn off low light compensation. Checkbox at the bottom. I was gonna try to adjust to the white balance, but that basically
Well,
solved everything right there.
Does mine look any different?
Nope, Mr. Walmart lighting, it does not.
Although Dave, yours looks higher like frame rate now. Yeah, it looks a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
Joel, is yours
Whoa.
do you have low light compensation on?
I don't even know where I would go to that. Is it under like video settings for? See, okay, webcam settings.
Do it in Skype.
Okay. Yeah, it is. Let's see. It's off now.
Wiggle for us. Why did I ask that?
I don't know. I feel like I got about what I was expecting.
I should have known Joel was gonna deliver. Oh man. I've got the.
So you guys want to? Oh,
No, I had one more off top of the thing. No, I fixed my camera. I remembered it in the background last night, like 12:30 in the morning. Last thing before I went to bed, I did what you always want to do when it's late at night and you're really tired. I mixed epoxy and worked with it for a while in the fumes. Never used epoxy before. I was embedding the back plate onto the rail mount on the M1A. I go to read the instructions on the back of the epoxy, and it has like 2 double syringes, and you pull them at the same time. It's just like black, and then like a brown paste that mix together the 2 epoxies, and you like mix it, and it turns into like this. It's like heat resistant. It's an epoxy, but it's like super strong, and it cures in about half an hour or so. So I read the instructions. I'm like, oh, that sounds pretty simple. Open the package. Like, okay, now what was the first step again? And flip it back over, and the thing like ripped right down the middle of all the instructions. Gone. It was like 12:30 in the morning. I'm half asleep, and I'm mixing epoxy together with a Q-tip. I'm like half asleep.
I love how you say epoxy like e-machines. It's epoxy.
Is it epoxy? I've never said it out loud before.
Yeah, it's just
Epoxy.
oh really?
Yeah.
It's just funny. It's like epoxy, kind of like iPhone.
Well, I chose e-machines, epoxy.
yeah.
E-machines is all they have left.
Hey, a choosy computer person always chooses e-machines.
Logic is solid.
Dude, because they have the sticker right on the front that tells you how badass it's going to be.
Yeah, I had one that said never obsolete. It's the first time a computer ever lied to me.
Is it though, Dave? Is it really? Could you boot that thing up? What if you boot it up, plays Battlefield 1, totally fine? Dang, they were right.
They have technicians like that wear full-on ninja suits, break into your house, upgrade your computer while you sleep. It's not a good business model.
Yeah. Costs a lot of extra money that they didn't think they were going to have to pay for.
Yeah, actually, the epoxy. How do you actually say it, Joel? It's
Epoxy. like
Epoxy?
Yeah.
A pox on you.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah, it actually went well though. I was a little bit nervous because the cycling system, the M1A, is a piston. So there's actually a piston right above the back plate that goes back and forth. And when we first test fit with my uncle, the installation last week, we didn't screw it all the way tight. And the clearances were so tight that the back plate, just because it wasn't flush, the piston couldn't go all the way forward and the chamber wouldn't close. So I like triple checked it last night, even as tired as I was, before it like cured completely, that I could close the chamber, because the tolerances are just absolutely nuts. I was like, if I wake up tomorrow and it's like cured into the walnut stock and I can't close the chamber, I might just like break it over a tree outside. Anyway, I'm ready for some E3 predictions if you guys are.
Yeah, me too. It's like the bell, the Pavlov dog, or what is it?
Yeah, the
Pavlov
Pavlov dog.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he hit it too.
Pavlov's dog.
Pavlov's dog. Yeah.
Pavlov's dog?
It's a Pavlovian response, yeah.
Pavlov, yeah.
Oh, Joel, you turned off your low light compensation, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, frame rate looks really good. So now it's just, has my frame rate always been good? Or is it not good? Or like, how's my frame rate?
I mean, it seems okay.
Like 30,
yeah.
But it's fine.
Aren't yours 30?
I guess so.
Locally, mine's 60. But I think that's just for your like local computer. Like you see yourself at 60?
No, I see myself at maybe 30.
Really? I see myself at 60. Like definitely 60.
Are you zoomed all the way out?
Pretty close to it, yeah.
I wonder if it does like a digital zoom thing. Here, let me try this out. This is good radio. Any faster? I mean, I should be getting a great frame rate, you'd think. I have the most light.
Maybe you should get a better graphics card.
Yeah, it probably has something to do with the graphics card.
Thanks, Flat-Footed. I'm going for that dramatic radio lighting that people can't actually see, but it's very dramatic.
All this work getting nice podcast lights.
I just packed mine up. Can I get away with it? You guys vote.
I mean, I think if I were you, I would maybe bump the exposure up a little bit. But yeah.
It just takes up so much room.
Yeah, no, I think like the frame rate and everything looks good. I think if you could be a little bit brighter, that'd probably be better. But overall,
my exposure is at -5. I don't know why. Whoa! Why are the steps so ridiculous? Like, look, this is where it was. First adjustment. Why?
Goes from it goes from a tiny hot spot on your forehead to like a light bulb sticking out of it. I guess a little dark's fine.
Let's do a little bit of brightness and then a little bit of contrast. See if that helps. Ooh, that's getting dramatic right there. How's that?
Ooh, that's got a little color grading.
Ah, a little bit of Instagram filter there, huh?
Joel, what do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah, Dave, I don't know. What do you think, Joel, about Dave's color grading?
That's fine. Yeah, it'll work.
Oh, that's fine. Thanks, buddy.
That's fine, and it'll work.
Well, I mean, it's not as good as when you had that other like light or a little bit ago. It was working good, but you said you packed something up.
I packed the studio light up just because it was taking up so much space.
Oh no, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I say be more comfortable. Like, we have tiny little faces in the YouTube video anyways, and people are watching on their iPhones. You can't see jack shit.
I should have looked right into the track light. Now I really can't see anything. I was like, huh? Should I move one of those? Ah! Oh man.
I just keep looking at I'm trying not to look at your guys' predictions but I want to know.
Well, let's talk about it. Let's get in there.
All right,
Start with the main topic. Let's go. Go. Before the yawning starts.
I'm sorry. I was just staring away, not looking at you guys, trying not to think, being like zoning out, and my body's like,
is it happening? Is it happening right now?
I'm waiting.
You know, at least when I always zone out when you guys talk about tech stuff, I don't yawn.
We don't talk about tech stuff that much in the podcast. We've trimmed most of that
but
out.
I'm saying when you guys did, I would always zone out, but at least I wouldn't yawn.
Man's got a point.
Yeah, that's all.
Very rude, Jeremiah. Very rude.
Yeah. I mean, I'm yawning during myself trying to talk. Like, is that still rude?
No, it's just weird. Sad.
I've been called weird and sad many times. You can't hurt me. All right, let's do this.
That's true. We can't hurt you because it's Be Nice to Jeremiah week.
No, don't stop. Don't pretend. Don't do this to me.
You're Jeremiah,
Be nice
your
to Jeremiah
E3 predictions are probably going to be the most accurate out of all of us.
And then I start yawning, and you guys are like, idiot.
Tried to give you an out, Jeremiah. All you had to do was take it.
All right, now I got to burp.
What? Are you all right?
Yeah, okay. Oh, we can turn on Super Chat. I'm going to turn it on. Oh, dang it. We got to enable things. I don't want to do that. All right, back to the live stream page. That was a mistake. Okay, you guys ready to do this? Joel, can you hit us up with some time codes tonight?
I'm ready.
That didn't sound very convincing. I'm not lying to you.
No, I was looking at.
I'm ready.
No, I have the same setup every single time. You'd be proud of me, Jeremiah.
I think I am.
The windows exactly the same every single time.
I am proud of you.
I was just a little bit. I was looking at wait a second, because something looked different, and I realized I was scrolled up a little bit on it, so I couldn't see the button to hit start.
Now, Joel, you got this big new house now. You don't have enough Star Wars art.
No, I don't really want Star Wars art, really.
That's a good question I should have asked now. All right.
I think the only thing I would maybe want is if I did have a theater room and I did have some movie posters, I'd maybe have a cool Star Wars poster or something like that. But I wouldn't.
What type of art do you want on your walls?
Yoda sitting here. I mean, honestly, I would love to be able to have my movie art. That would be really cool. Photos from the films I worked on, stuff like that. I think that would be awesome, Just show things you worked on. But I'm all minimal.
Joel, you're gonna enjoy the entrance hallway. I don't think you've seen any of it yet. We have all the old national park posters on one side of the hallway, and then some of the train expedition posters on the opposite. And one of them's Hogwarts, just hidden in there. Yeah, I think you're gonna like it.
All right, you guys ready to do this on 3?
Yep.
Check, 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 check.
That was fast, but consistent.
I didn't. Oh, I actually thought going into it wow, that was all over the place tonight. It's not worth it.
It was consistent. It was just fast. Well, that sounds weird.
Ready for the warm up? Yeah, let's do it. All right, the warm up is live.
Cool.
Head down. Satara.
Can confirm. Let's have a confirmation. We have a second. The warm up is live. Make it real official.
All right, let me get some stuff into this dock here.
I laughed because Joel saw my tabs at work today. He's like, "What are you doing?" I was just like, "You don't even understand. I dumped 7 of these tabs earlier today into the Google Doc. I had just 7 news articles saved."
Well, maybe I'll let you take the news.
Please, just take any of those.
Okay, all right, can do.
Why? Where is... Oh, man. I'm so tired. I'm in Google Drive just looking at this list of documents, just going cross-eyed, where's the stuff? Almost got the Fallout render ready to go.
Nice.
Or as Joel is apparently stuck on, it's time. My line from... unnamed project that we filmed the other weekend.
Wait, is that... Oh, I wasn't... During some of the filming, I wasn't there? Not to give anything away, so I guess it happened during that?
Yeah, there was a scene where a gun was loaded, and I was like, is there any dialogue for this scene? And Joel's like, I don't know. So I did a thing where I held the gun up, and I was like... I lowered the brim of the hat, and I was like, it's time. Just this super deep voice. And he's like, all right, yep, there's a line now. Oh, man. Well, you can tell the AC is off in here, or on power save, because it got really, really quiet, and I just heard my plexiglass window on the computer case expand as it starts to heat up. And there's a lawnmower going outside.
right. Oh yeah, the warm up is up.
Yes, you were very clear on that point.
And then I forgot. So there's that. All right, let me look through some of these news items you got here. Well, I mean, I think I should take this one. About the AMD Vega.
Yeah, I think that's your area of expertise, along with anything that has 4 wheels. Jeremiah, here's our plan. As the male
would seem to agree.
Here's the plan. You take anything that has a 4-wheel pattern. I'll take anything that has a 2-4-4-2 pattern. You went to the museum. You should know this. Oh, come on, man. I thought you had a good time at the museum. Okay, maybe not.
The wheels. 2 4-drive wheels, 2 more carrier wheels.
You got this.
Ah!
I got them steam engine jokes. That wasn't even a joke. That was just straight up information. just dropping those facts. Oh, man.
All right, I took the 2 that I want. Thanks for getting so much news this week.
Yeah, if Joel could have seen my tabs like this morning, I've been saving it up all week. I had a couple good ones. Yeah.
The AMD news is just stupid. Like, who cares that much? Like,
oh yeah, it's mainly clickbait bait from what I've seen.
YouTube's complaining. They're like, oh, we're not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. It's uploaded like 3 megabit.
What do
I've
you
dropped
want from me?
44 frames. Sorry.
Yeah, if everybody could just hold off on the vlogging while we're podcasting so we can have exclusive use of the servers, that'd be great.
I got a new thing for autocross this weekend.
My canopy?
Not yet. Am I getting that tomorrow?
Yeah, it's in the back of the 4Runner. Also, again, I love that 4Runner. All the way lengthwise, that gigantic canopy case fit behind the wheel wells with like 2 inches to spare on each side. It's just,
nice.
Both handles, put it in the back, closed it, done. I love it. What'd you get?
Well, I'm trying to find the right pieces to show it. It's to mount a GoPro to the side of my helmet.
Oh, nice.
There we go. So the combination of these multiple things together will let me mount a GoPro right here on the side, pointing straight ahead. I've seen a couple autocross videos where like it just gives you a much better view than sticking it. I don't know if you've seen any of the ones I've done, but like it sticks on the outside of the fender.
Not
you
great.
can see a decent amount, but it's not amazing. But like a lot of cars, they just mount it to the back window, but I can't. Or like on Miatas, people like there's a place you can actually clip it, but on mine the top takes up so much room when it's folded down. I can't stick it like on the trunk, like just looking forward, because it has to look over way too much like rippled fabric. So I'm gonna experiment with that this weekend.
I'll show off my current horrifying project for the cast.
For the kids at home.
Yeah. This is the M1A right now in all its glory. That's the barrel assembly, and see if the camera can pick it up. Where'd my phone go? I could turn my phone light on. Yeah, I'll need a phone light. There is currently a steel casing, because Dave's a cheapskate, stuck in the chamber. Also, this thing is covered in oil. Holy crap, it's like dripping onto the deck.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it.
Yeah, that's a steel casing that I have been pounding at with a brass rod, wooden dowels, WD-40, everything. It hasn't moved at all. So, it's off to the gunsmith with Dave's favorite rifle. This is...
trying to think, like...
looks like... that's just going to go in the floor. That's a
for potential... I mean, I don't know how much a gunsmith's going to charge, and maybe it's worth just paying it. But I've got...
$50 and $100.
I have metal bits. Like, I have bits that will definitely go through... I mean, the back of the casing is not going to be tough. If you wanted, we could just drill through the back and then, like, free up that strength so you can crush it a little easier, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to do that, that's an option. We could get if we can get the back of the casing off. I've actually gotten the way from Amazon a stuck case extractor.
Nice.
That you push in from the back. It has a lip just like a cartridge in the back. You push it all the way into the stuck case, and kind of like those screws that have the tabs where you push the screw in and the tabs grab. Same concept. You push it all the way in. The front tabs grab onto the front of the stuck casing, and then you let the extractor on the bolt actually pull the broken brass, or in this case steel, extractor out.
Could be a good YouTube video.
Yeah.
Like I could bring over the metal bits. We can just drill the back out.
If you guys go back to the Backyard Battlefield video, part 1 for the M1A, is literally a shot where Joel's filming us about to do the long range shooting, and I hold up a box of the steel ammo. I'm like, so a lot of people are afraid to shoot steel cased ammo in their M1As, but I'm all about saving money, so we're gonna shoot some today. And you can probably see in the video, I completely didn't realize it, but it says across the bottom of the box, lacquer coated steel, and I thought it was zinc coated. It has a lacquer coating, so each time I would shoot it, it heated up. The lacquer was making the chamber smaller and smaller and smaller until finally it grabbed onto the case and won't let go. So, Skate Dave wins again.
But to be fair, like, that's ammo that is designed to be shot by those guns. It's not like...
Steel case, no, not at all.
No? What's steel case supposed to be?
Russian crap. Basically, AKs, SKSs.
Oh, okay.
I won't even use steel cased in my ARs anymore. I'll use steel cased Silver Bear, which is what I thought I had ordered, because Silver Bear is, instead of the lacquer coating, they put a coating of zinc, which is a softer metal on the outside of the steel. That works great. No nasty coating and crap like that. But yeah, WPA has a lacquer coating still, and Springfield in general says in their manual, do not shoot steel cased ammo. Like, they don't say don't shoot it, they say we don't advise it. But being a more accurate and nicer rifle, the chamber tolerances are already so tight compared to even an AR, right, that even Silver Bear being dirtier, I would want to be cleaning it every couple hundred rounds because it's so much dirtier than brass case ammo. But so I was shooting dirty ammo that had a lacquer coating, and I was also doing a torture test to see how long the M1A could run without a cleaning.
And you thought it was just gonna like get dirtier and dirtier and dirtier, and then you'd be like, but it's such a tough rifle, guys, it lasted.
And props to the rifle and to Springfield, because 0 feed issues, 0 stoppages until it literally just could not anymore. Like, it fed every round that I put through it since I bought it last August. I think I'd be approaching 500 rounds, maybe close to half of that, the crappy steel case Russian stuff. And up until the final round just got stuck in the chamber, the empty cartridge, like, it literally ate everything that I threw at it during the torture test. So anyway, that's
everything, but not, for a while.
Isn't that weird though? Like, it literally never even hiccuped, not the slightest, showing of its suffering, until it was just like, I give up. I'm out.
I think it's probably, honestly, it was probably just a bad round where, like, the case just was slightly bigger out of spec, and maybe it was slightly more powder and it deformed it a little bit. Like, the extractor and everything on the gun's working. The shell came apart, or the casing, like, is deformed, and
yeah,
it's ripping and not coming out. Like, I don't know. I don't really hold that against it that much.
No, I don't hold against the rifle at all. But now, no. WPA does have a warranty where they say, if you don't like the ammo, send it back and we'll buy back the rest. So that's going to be happening. I bought a 500 round box of it. I think I've only shot maybe half of it. Yeah.
Have you emailed them yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
But I think that'll happen tomorrow. Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
It's not nice at all.
Well, you know what I meant. I'm sorry.
I done goofed.
Again, I don't know. There wasn't much you could have done, man.
I could have read what I bought.
Well, yeah,
because I remember what happened too is I bought that box in January, the 500 rounds, because I knew I wanted to do the 3-part series. I wanted to record as much as possible over spring, right? Well, my main ammo supplier that I buy from online didn't have Silver Bear in stock, which is what I wanted. So I remember thinking, oh, I'll grab a smaller box of WPA I guess it was on sale, so I bought a 500 round box, thinking as soon as Silver Bear's back in stock, I'll get some of that and just, either resell or just shelve the rest of this WPA stuff. And I just completely forgot about that whole plan.
Because you're like, cheap ammo, can shoot now.
And what all 3 times we've done filming with the M1A so far has been pretty rushed as far as production schedules go. It's been like, shoehorned onto the camping trip or something like that. So it's been easy to get distracted. Anyway, that's enough about my sorrows.
I'm narrowing down the car search. Guess I should do it now in the warm-up.
Oh, boy. I'm going to write in some mail next week. Remember that time where you're like, I think I'm going to buy a 4Runner. Can I drive your 4Runner? And I was like, yeah, just give me a couple days. And then you're like, everything's changed.
Yeah, I mean, I drove with some other stuff. And,
Well, what's the latest? Let's hear it.
I think we've ruled out an SUV for now. Still like 4Runners. Like the GX470. The GX470 was the closest to a yes, I will take this that we've had. But like if the guy who's GX470 really liked, like if he'd come down on the price just a little bit, we would probably be driving it already. But it just wasn't working out. And then I drove some other cars. I drove a VW GTI, which is a 5-door hatchback wagon. Hatchback. It's a hot hatch. And then a Focus ST, which is also another turbocharged hot hatch. And I liked it, both of them. Like the GTI, if you flip the seats down, it has not the same amount of interior space as the CX-5, but it has much, much closer interior space to the CX-5 than you would think possible. And it's turbocharged, and you can get it with a stick, and it has lots of nice amenities on the inside, and it's super fun to drive, and, feels a little bit like a sports car.
Again, though, not a joke, but do you actually fit in it?
Yeah, totally fine. Again, that's the thing. What I always do is I adjust the seat, and then I sit in the seat right behind this, I sit right behind myself and see how I fit totally fine. Not a single problem. I mean, I fit fine in the Spider. I have plenty of leg room. I can scoot the seat back farther if I want to. If you saw me in a Miata and then saw me in the Spider, you'd be like, oh yeah, you have enough room in the Spider. The way they do the dash in the Spider can be a lot farther forward because there's no engine up there.
That makes sense.
Yeah, make a stubby hood, put the dash up there. What do we the dash does not have to protect from the engine coming through the front in the event of a wreck. So they're like, whatever. But yeah, the ST is very childish. Very, very childish. The seats are so aggressively bolstered that I'm honestly not even sure I fit, but people online say that they break in once you own them for a while. It's the type of bolstering where you could throw it into a corner sideways and you will not move. You will be in the seat no matter what. And it also makes really loud noises when you get on the throttle. It sucks you back in the seat a little bit. It feels nice and immature in a really, really fun way where you're like, I'm not going to grow old in this car, but I could sure drive this for a couple years. I could have some good fun in this one. And the GTI is a lot more look, we're adult. We're all adults. Most of the time, you just want a nice, comfortable highway cruiser.
Yeah.
It just needs to be quiet. Look at all these amenities. The one-touch windows up and down all the way around. The lane keep assist. The radar cruise control. Android Auto built in. Look at all these features. Now, if you want to get on it, it's quicker than the ST. But it just, it's a little more calm about it. And it also is an incredibly refined vehicle. Just everything is super well made. VW isn't the most reliable, but if you get one with a warranty or something,
Yeah.
Not that big. Oh, buy Osto45 in the chat. He has to go. But yeah, we're thinking about that. We want to drive a GTI with a stick just to compare it because the Focus ST we drove only had a stick, and that does disproportionately affect our enjoyment of a car, is the transmission. But the GTI had a dual clutch automatic, so it's a super smooth, fast shifting automatic with paddles on the wheels. So you can just be like, foom, foom, foom. It's not the same, but it's still pretty nice. So we're gonna try to drive one with a stick. There aren't any in the area, so we're gonna have to try to find someone somewhere, and then we might make a decision. So
nice.
Now we also got tempted So there's the Focus ST, front wheel drive, 250 horsepower, makes a lot of noises, pretty childish. Ford was like, but wait, there's more. And they released the Focus RS, which previously I believe the RS models were only sold in the UK. The RS is all-wheel drive, 350 horsepower, more aggressively bolstered seats, the same cheap, nonsensical interior, and it has something called drift mode, which is really just a way it modifies the way that the differential routes power to make it easier with an all-wheel drive vehicle to kick the back end out and like slide through and drift through corners and stuff. So it's not C7, it's not modern Corvette quick, but it's like last gen Corvette quick.
But you want that in a responsible commuter car, is better drifting.
You do. It's the version that sucks you back in the seat so hard you're like, this was an immature decision. And unfortunately, they are selling for way over MSRP right now. Like there's months long waiting lists for these things. The one at the place near us, they're selling it for $45,000. But Dave, I just want to show you what these look like. Google Grabber Blue, like grabbing something. Grabber Blue Focus RS.
This sounds like a terrible search. Grabber Blue
Focus RS, and just look at that bad boy.
Oh boy, do we have some very different taste.
No, here's the thing. That is totally childish. That is an immature, childish, stupid vehicle. And when we were driving the ST, which is the little brother version, the whole time I was like, this dash is stupid. This is poorly lit out. These seats are too aggressive. This is kind of loud, kind of bumps. And I was also smiling the entire time I was saying all that. I was like, this is bad. Like
you buy what makes you happy, Jeremiah. And also
that's what I'm saying.
What won't destroy your back this time.
That's what I'm saying. It was interesting though. So with all the destroy your back stuff, like the Focus ST, stiff, very aggressively bolstered. The Volkswagen, brand new seat. It was cloth, but it was also pretty stiff. As soon as I got back in the Mazda though, I was like, instantly I could tell like it just isn't as comfortable. Yeah. Instantly. So I drove a bunch of vehicles and like it still just stands out as an exceptionally uncomfortable vehicle to me. So whatever. Anyway, anything else you want to talk about before we hop into the show?
I don't think my lighting needs some work in here. I was hoping the track lights were going to do it.
The track lights aren't bad, but it does make that hot spot on your forehead, and then it's a little unbalanced.
It's because if it was like right like this, like that'd be one thing, but it's like aiming from behind. It's just not quite working. I'm not sure how to fix that.
Have you tried pointing them all at the wall so they bounce back onto you? Like the wall in front of you?
No.
I don't know if that would work or not, but...
The wall's a gray color, so not likely. Let's put a big reflector on the wall. Are we all set here, Jeremiah? Because I think
we are set.
Yeah. You and Joel have to do the main topic.
Yes. All right.
You're gonna make me yawn now.
I felt it coming. I did
it's gonna be a rip-roaring podcast tonight, guys. Buckle up for more car talk.
All right, are you going to
No.
All right. Fair enough. Ready to go on 3?
Just save us some time. Let's do this.
Dave's like, no, I've been abused long enough. I'm putting my foot down. I will not time the show. Oh, all right, real quick before we go live, replacement SSD just got here.
Nice. It was a few weeks' time, wasn't it, for the turnaround? Yeah. Not great, but...
All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Guess it doesn't really matter because we're not timing it, so we can just start or I feel like doing the show.
You want to yawn again?
Not really. Check.
You never asked
pretty
me,
good count.
But thankfully I was scrambling to catch up to Joel, so
Dave,
thanks, Joel.
Dave, you're Eagle Scout. You're always ready.
Always prepared.
Of course, Joel is an Eagle Scout as well, so I don't really...
I put a song into the videos folder as well called Last Horizon.
All right.
You'll know when to listen to that.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go live with the warm-up. Warm-up going live. Warm up going live. Stop telling the stories now. All right.
Warm up going live. Warm up going live.
Oh,
What
one
you
of the audio
gonna do?
things isn't working. Hold on. Okay, there it goes. Audio's working. Oh, my.
Dude, I just
right
literally had to
there,
burp the
Mike?
exact same time, and I heard your burp as I was burping. That was weird.
I'm just really grossed out right now because those were both very, very loud and detailed in my ears.
I've
They had a lot of
pasted
depth.
Sorry. I've pasted all of our E3 predictions into the doc. Make sure you go through and like fact check your own. Cuz I don't know.
We need like
Oh.
a truth meter.
Oh, from yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know which ones are mine.
Well, I know you know which ones are yours. I mean, like, which ones are, like,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Like I mean, all of mine are pretty obvious. Half-Life. Yeah, I think I know what the true story is about that. All right.
All right. So, warm-up time. I want to start out thanking that one guy who wrote in and said he liked 3 of the 4 hosts in the podcast and thought I talked about cars too much. He'll be happy to know I've gotten a car.
Which means now he's got to talk about it.
Now it's time for modifications. Got a VW GTI, and it is a lot of fun. So, in the grand scheme of things, it is not incredibly fast, but it's faster than most of what I've been driving lately, or quicker. When
It's not that fast, really?
In the grand scheme of things, did it feel quick when we rode it the other day?
Yeah, maybe because you were just driving like a maniac.
I wasn't even getting on it that hard. But when the boost hits, I mean, it sucks you back in the seat a good bit. Like, it's enough that the traction control has kicked in 5 or 6 times. Doing normal driving around town stuff. You guys know that one on ramp, the infamous on ramp. Somebody will know that they've accidentally wandered into our hometown if they ever get on that on ramp one day. They'll be like, "Wait a second, this is the dumbest idea ever. I must be there."
I just watched 5 almost accidents. I found them.
But yeah, I nailed it, and yeah, it was like all the way through first gear, and some of second, the traction control was going, "What? Stop! What are you doing?" Like, just going, "What are you doing? Stop it!" So I'm having fun. But Dave, did you know you can overclock cars?
Okay, we were running back from lunch the other day, and John and I were joking because you had the control panel for your car open on the dash, like all the like temperature and like fluid like gauges. I'm like, John, like he has a graphics card program open on his dashboard on his car. Is he gonna overclock this car?
But you can though. That's the thing. You can. So you got
Now it's not a funny joke anymore. Now it's just sad.
sad or awesome.
I'm buying a game, guys.
What are you buying?
Recycle Garbage Truck Simulator. It's $3. It was $10, and I was waiting for that sale.
Is it VR
the
capable?
day has come.
Is it VR capable?
I don't know. I don't think
Check. You can come over. I will let you come over and play it.
VR.
That'd be
You can
awesome.
reach out and actually get the crash. It doesn't come with a scented candle like Resident Evil where it smells like garbage. Oh gosh.
The collector's edition that no one wanted.
Oh, here's a game I wish, if this had VR, I'd be buying it right now. Depth. Have you seen Depth? It's on the Steam sale. Play as a shark or diver in a dark aquatic world and overcome your enemies by employing cunning, teamwork, and stealth. There's a lot of first person swimming away from sharks while they're trying to bite you while you shoot at them. That seems like a fun one, but it is not VR capable.
The game is only 368 megs of pure classic gameplay.
Of trash.
That trash gameplay.
Oh, here's one. Diesel Express VR. Oh, it's not a trucker game. Okay, it's a shooter. I thought for a second I was going to be long haul trucking VR. Oh, here's a game. Chess Ultra VR. What? That's dumb.
Just play chess
It'd be
in
cool.
real life.
You know, Harry Potter chess would be pretty awesome.
Oh, like the one they play in the first Harry Potter?
Yeah, like just really big. That'd be actually kind of cool.
Oh, here's a cool VR game, Joel. Drone Hero.
Moving on.
They meant to call it Pilot Hero. It's what they really ought to have done.
Bash your hero.
Planet Coaster's on sale too. Dangerously so. It's $30 instead of $45.
Planet Coaster? What is that?
Yeah. Didn't you buy it, Joel?
Yeah, I think you
Oh, my bad. I'm thinking of like a coaster, like a cup coaster. I'm like, Planet Coaster. Got it. Yeah.
Here's another VR game that's on sale. Space Panic VR. No, thank you. It's an escape room game set in space.
Space Panic.
Drowning
there's a game-
VR. You'll never believe you're not actually dying.
Well, I actually wanted to make a VR game that had like 30 phobia simulators in it, but like really well done, like a drowning one. Like you're in a submarine and it just slowly fills up, and like you could feel when your hands go underwater, they would like vibrate a little bit with the water or something like that, so you can kind of tell the depth of it.
Mm-hmm.
They need to license my subtitle
City
for their
car
game.
driving home
Space
edition.
Panic: The Final Nightmare.
City car driving, realistic car driving simulator, which will help you master the basic skills of the car driving in various traffic conditions, with plunging into the environment most closely resembling the real one.
Ron Howard voice. It did not.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
Lanky
actually-
Soldier. Deranger, to answer your question. Yeah, I mean, people are mad about the GTA modding stuff because Take-Two is clamping down on it, so they're giving it negative reviews on Steam. The game has already sold 60 million copies. I don't think anybody's really going to affect its sales numbers at this point. Sucks about the modding, though.
I always have just a slight bit of joy when I hear that modding's taken away.
What? You don't like other people getting to have fun with a thing they bought?
Well, I was gonna
just modding every once in a while, and I'm like, ha ha.
Haha, you have less and I don't have any more. That's better. Your plate's more empty.
First of all, Joel,
What?
you're a dick master. Secondly, though,
First of all.
there was actually a positive side to the single player mods actually getting shut down. What got shut down that everyone's mad about is a tool that lets you do things like the police mod that everyone loves for single player. But I think actually three of the big GTA 5 cheating, like paid cheats, where you can pay, it's like $15 a week to like spawn money and junk like that in GTA 5 online. 2 or 3 of these big cheat companies, their websites have been removed and replaced with a literal apology to the developers and to the fans of the game, and then an announcement that they are going to be donating all of their proceeds and profits to a charity of Take-Two's choice.
Wait, so what did Take-Two do to make them do that? Like they decided on their own?
They can't say, apparently, as part of whatever settlement they agreed on.
Probably some
They
serious
apparently,
legal shit.
yeah, that they found them, like seriously found them like at gunpoint or something. That is because all of the websites, these cheat websites, they all say that like the exact same boilerplate. Like, we apologize if we have inconvenienced your gameplay experience, and we apologize to the developers. It's like, and here we're donating all of our money to charity. It's like,
Ooh.
what was plan B there? Like, you're going to jail for 30 years. I mean, they must have really come down hard on them, but there's a good side to it at least.
Rebel
Also,
Galaxy is only $6.
Rebel Galaxy?
Yeah, Joel or Chris was telling me about how fun it is. It's like Sid Meier's Pirates ship combat in space with a little bit of Firefly flair to it.
Oh, I think I
Nice
have
and
heard of
casual.
that game.
He said it's really fun. You know, it's not like super deep. It's definitely like an indie game, but like it's a fun indie game.
Hey, why haven't you guys got this yet? It's called CPU Cores Maximize Your FPS.
Because it's
734.
Right, because it doesn't do anything.
The reviews say the opposite. Sounds like this guy says, "Oh my gosh, best $16 I have spent in years. Everything is faster, smoother, and just plain better. Awesome software. Thumbs up."
Or you could just do it for free. Just throwing that out there.
Direct Steam integration. CPU Cores automatically detects all of your Steam games. Does your app do that?
You mean Windows? The app called Windows? The
Well,
Windows, the thing that can do it already? Yes, it does.
I
Guys,
use
Arma
Steam
3,
with my
17% FPS increase. What if it did?
Right,
What
but
if
you can do the
it
same
did?
thing for free in Windows with no additional apps.
But
running.
have you? Have you though? This
I haven't
might be
needed to.
that door that opens and allows you into that world of
My
17%
CPU is
more
not
FPS increase.
My CPU is not holding me back anymore.
Joel, the only world that offers you is the world of those like little coupon offers in your taskbar every time you reboot.
Fully supports non-games too, like Photoshop. Oh man.
Oh, but while we're still in the warm-up, I gotta show you guys what I got in the mail today. I don't think either one of you have been out to the ranch when I used one of these before. Bye.
What do you think is in the mail?
Wow, they actually like really pack this.
What are those, slugs?
It's an exploding target. They literally packed it with ammo for cushioning. Like I can't get it out.
Exploding targets. It's packed with ammo.
Look at the size of it compared to my head. It's a 4-pound target.
Does it say Earth Shaker?
It says Earth
Wait,
Shaker.
is the biggest we ever done a 2-pounder?
Yes. This is twice the size of the biggest one we've done.
Oh boy.
But I love that they actually cushioned it with ammunition. Like, should we put bubble wrap in there? More ammo. Perfect.
Earth Shaker.
Yeah, that's right, Joel. I'm buying off-brand explosive targets now. What can go wrong? I've actually used one of them before. They work pretty great.
What's up, Joel?
I'm just watching the garbage truck game download.
That was an existential
So you
sigh.
looked at the garbage truck game downloading and moaned.
Yeah, because I can't wait to try it.
All right.
It'll be a
Joel,
Casual Shenanigans original. 24 hours of garbage truck simulator. Does he survive? Answer is no. He's dead. He learned what a true hero is.
You know,
Joel, you still
Sorry, go
haven't
ahead.
picked a thumbnail for the video yet.
What's that?
That was your assignment, was to pick a thumbnail of the two for the video.
Oh, the left one.
I actually have forgotten what the left one is. I have to go look now.
It's the photoshopped hat one.
Sold. You guys ready to get rolling? Is it time? Or are you? Oh, all right, it must be time. Jeremiah's yawning.
What in the world?
Do you like how I was pre-yawning? I was getting the yawn, getting it loaded up, getting it out of the way.
Yep, I'm good to go.
Oh,
Excuse
guys,
me.
please! I'm trying to enjoy my
Excuse me.
coffee here.
That made me feel sick. I could almost.
One
Oh,
burp.
because the bass was pretty low and it almost felt like it was in my throat. Oh.
Ooh.
Jeremiah, don't forget, you just burped into a microphone. We're all wearing headphones. That was very personal.
I'm sorry.
I was enveloped. I don't like.
Okay, here we go. How much money would you need, Dave, for Jeremiah to literally wait?
Can I drink my coffee?
No, not yet, because it's gonna be gross. How much money would you need, Dave, right now, for Jeremiah to put his mouth on yours and burp with your mouth open, like just
Wait,
directly
when
into your
are we
mouth?
talking about how much money I'm getting?
Let's just say, Joel, that I feel like the amount of money wouldn't change a whole lot between the put his mouth on my mouth and then the end burp. Like the first part of that is like the line.
How much would it cost to French kiss Dave? Oh, also you have to burp into his mouth.
Yeah, it's like you don't even have to have part.
No, you don't have to kiss or nothing. This is just mouth.
You don't have to
on
kiss.
mouth.
Just put your completely open mouths on each other. It's not kissing.
Come on.
Joel, that is the most West Virginia thing I've ever heard you say. You don't have to kiss or nothing.
Just put your mouth on his mouth.
Well, I'm dead now.
Joel, I try not to be judgy. I just don't know of any other way to take that.
Well, I want to know what is the amount, Dave? To basically take
What
one
about
full
me?
burp. into your mouth.
What about me?
Quiet mouth slave. Yeah, those are words I never want to say.
Would you do it for like $10,000?
I mean, it's just the one burp.
No.
Yeah, it's the one burp.
No.
Yeah, but it's like a connected mouth burp. You get 10,000 too, Jeremiah.
My stomach actually hurts thinking about this. The burp actually that does make it worse. I will say that does make it significantly worse.
It will be super gross.
The first line is really bad. The second line though is that's the stomach flipper. Oh, Shane in the chat, share the load. Share the load.
So Dave, that much money, yes or no?
10,000.
I don't think it would be for 10,000. I don't think so.
I think you would say yes so fast if $10,000 was just slammed down on your desk.
I'm an adult. I have a job. My dignity is worth something.
You have a job. Now, wait. Now, where does it affect
Disappointed.
this? When the person, like, when your boss is, you have a job. But what if your boss is like, I'm putting my mouth on your mouth?
No more eye contact ever again. From now on, Jeremiah, when you ask about tasks, it's like, hey, is the thing done? And I'm just like, yeah, I think it's done. There's no actual eye contact ever again.
Yeah, Joel, like, usually your would you rather's like, I got to think about it a little. I don't have to think about this one. I'm not going to do it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, okay, no, I'm not going to lie. There's a price.
$10,000 though.
$10,000 is nowhere close to the price.
Seriously, like, the memory of that is going to haunt me for the rest of my life.
$100,000? $100,000? I would probably not
If you just
even
go
think
into
about
it going, dude, we're bros. We're just gonna laugh this off. It's gonna be
Bros
a horrible,
don't do this.
hilarious memory. Let's just get through this thing. Now we have 10 grand. Let's go do an awesome trip. That's how I would think about it. I would just
So
I would try
you
to
want
look
me and
forward
Dave
to
to
it
make out, take the money as bros,
No,
and
it
go
does
on an
not like
awesome
this.
trip
We're not doing a
together.
hardcore
Stop
dance or nothing.
shipping us.
Dude,
Stop
what-
shipping us.
What's your like first instinct is like,
My
we're
first-
doing this. Might as well add a tongue.
My first instinct is not to go on vacation with Dave and all the money afterwards. That's like we're getting married and we're going on a honeymoon, Joel. That's what you're describing.
Again,
Now
there'll be no eye
kiss.
contact.
Now take this money and go on a trip.
Where's
Yeah.
John when I need him?
Joel, but that's what you're describing, is getting married and going on a honeymoon.
No, I'm just talking about burping into someone's mouth. I'm not talking about doing it.
Oh, good. I was worried.
Come on.
$10,000 though is definitely not enough. Now, actually, I think 20. I would think about it. 20 is like
100, I would think about it.
Well, you know, we are going to find out one day because if Norman makes a lot of
This
money,
is why
I will have $10,000 to plop right in your hands and say, burp in that guy's mouth right now.
See, this is why I'm not excited about you getting money, Joel, is because there's going to be too much of this. You're just
It's
going to
going
walk
to be
in.
a barbecue burp, too. I get to choose the type of
You're
burp.
going to throw it down on the table and be like, 10,000. Take out another 10,000 and be like, what's it going to take?
And that's when we'll know what you guys are made of. Are you the kind of man
the bad thing
who can
is-
burp into another person's mouth?
The bad thing is,
it's not can I? It's like will I debase myself? To that
No,
point,
no, Joel.
Don't
Now,
act
hold
like it's
on.
an
Hold
honor.
on.
Like, oh, you're a big, strong man. You can burp into that man's mouth. Like, no, like you're
Shane's out
disgusting.
now,
Baking
Joel,
soda?
now we know eventually there's an amount of money where the answer is yes, right? Now, what if we change another variable to get the same result in that $10,000? Let me see what I can do for you. I'll go talk to the manager. All right, so here's the plan. I cut my hands like this over Dave's mouth.
That's easy. I would do
mouth-
that for $500.
The mouths don't touch. Dave, how about you?
I would do that for $100.
Okay. Have a little more self-respect, Joel. You're worth more than that.
It's not
No
self-respect,
offense,
I just-
Jeremiah, but I do feel like you would be capable of like a serious burp, like on command. I feel like you could deliver.
Oh,
I
no
think that
offense taken. If I'm doing this, like, we're gonna get the money's worth out of it. Like, you're not gonna be like, did I earn that?
Yeah.
Oh no, you'll know.
$1,000 at least, just because I feel like Jeremiah would make me earn that, even with the cupping.
Shane's coming to America. He's gonna earn it.
Oh man.
It's the American dream.
If I was president, that's how you get into our country. All right, final thing before the last signature, and
Joel.
we let you in. This guy's gonna burp into your mouth.
Joel, that's assault.
What?
That's assault, Joel. Yeah, this is how you get into the country. Let me touch you.
And the land
It's not,
of free.
it's not a full touch.
What's the difference?
Let's just start this thing.
No, we have a
Hold
long
on. Hold on.
podcast, guys. We need to shut this thing down.
Not
Oh, man.
a full touch. Can we park there for a couple seconds?
No, it's in the video. Joel has a very detailed description of what happened to him at LAX. It'll make sense.
On that note, before we get into the show itself, do you guys want to do that at the end after we record everything else, or do you want to actually do it in the middle and we come back and do the rest of the podcast?
I'm up for watching it again. I've only watched it through once.
That's fine.
Okay, because we'd have to sit here and then watch it. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, we'll hang out with chat. Let's do
Okay.
it. I'd say let's keep the news and the
We don't
the
have
main
to go through
topic
everything
moving.
at E3 stuff. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
we'll be able to go through that pretty quick.
Yeah. Okay. Are you guys ready to start?
Let's do it.
Got time codes?
Good to go.
All right. Does everybody have the video in Dropbox? Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. All right. On 3. The warm-up is live. The warm-up is live. The warm-up, you guessed it.
It's about
Dave,
to
have
warm
you
up in
had
here.
this is the blueberry lemonade one, but have you had the raspberry coconut version of this?
Yes, it is delicious.
Oh,
I didn't.
man,
What
it's
are those?
good.
I don't even know what those are. What are those?
They're expensive.
Yeah.
They're I was gonna say they're delicious. They're expensive.
This is actually going to be the warm up because I just turned the air conditioner on to power save. I'm just going to watch the thermostat on the mini split tick higher, closer to 80 degrees.
Well,
now.
so what's the latest with that then? Like,
we hear
where's the guy?
we hear once a month. Yeah, anytime now since February. So,
It's not happening.
but anytime now. It's winter time. Anytime now.
That sucks.
What noise is that?
That was a motorcycle.
Oh, I thought it sounded like you had like a controller on your desk, like vibrating for a second. yeah, it kind of sounded like that. Yeah.
That's basically a Harley.
So how y'all doing?
Dude, I'm just ready for the weekend, man.
Me too, man. Are we hanging out this weekend?
I don't think we have any plans right now. I have to do some stuff around the house on Saturday,
Sounds like
And I have
yes
to-
to me.
and I have to edit some more FPV.
No, why,
stuff.
Joel? Why?
I have to. Well, because I have to.
Oh, okay.
I
All right,
mean,
never
it's
mind.
stuff I filmed already, so I gotta, because I
You
finished,
convinced
I
me.
gotta
You-
finish it, and it's just like, I mean,
You
the money's
convinced me.
going towards Norman, so I have to. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah, I think I went too far with getting lots of sleep last night because I've been in like a weird haze today. Yeah, that was basically it. I had coffee this afternoon and then came home and was like about to pour some out of the iced coffee in the fridge, and I was like, wait, this would be my third full thing of coffee today. Like, I probably shouldn't. Just accept the fact that I'm just kind of tired, despite sleeping for like 10 hours last night. It's probably the problem.
Oh no, honestly, I just want to play a game. That's what I want to do. I just want to play a
Me
game
too.
and not be bothered by anyone or anything.
Been a
Like
while since
I don't know
you
what
guys out there.
Joel, maybe you should come over and play some VR this weekend.
Oh,
I
I'd
mean,
like
Dave,
to. Yeah.
you too. I just meant like.
No,
it's
that's
Joel's-
fine. Whatever.
It's Joel's catnip. It's Joel's catnip.
Well, Iger's gonna give me back my VR tomorrow, so
Because he's not going to ever play it besides Battlegrounds.
no, no. He's like, oh, I don't have time. 5 hours of Battlegrounds. He said I gave it all packed stuff. He's like, I have not even opened the package. I was like, you jerk. Well, I'm excited. There's some new DLC for Farpoint, which I want to play, and the Arizona Sunshine game came out, so I'm excited to play it.
Cool.
And I cannot wait for Skyrim VR. Oh, so excited for that.
Wasn't the game Orion Prelude? Orion Prelude. Do you guys remember that? Some dinosaur arc looking ripoff. It's on sale for 62 cents, down from 99 cents.
Actually, malware.
That's a low enough price. Like the fact that it's on sale from $1 makes you just think like, man, like
That was the only way.
confidence.
Ooh, Dave the Hunter is $20.
Ooh, I've heard that's a really pretty game. I don't care about hunting at all, but these screenshots look awesome.
Well, I told Dave I saw the DLC for tents and ground blinds, and it looks awesome.
Tents and ground. Oh, on sale for $2.79.
I know, but like it's actually really cool. Like you can actually go inside them, and that's where you store some of your loot and whatever you kill and.
For that
Dead
persistent
animals,
hunting
jealous and
world.
stuff. They're dead animals.
Yeah, that's where you store all the carcasses.
I mean, these screenshots look really good. Dave, it's pretty much for you. This will be the same thing as playing Firewatch. I mean,
Oh my gosh, Firewatch. It's been my desktop wallpaper for 2 weeks now, which is like a record for me.
Let's see, can my system handle this? Let's see. What are the system requirements?
Probably so.
for this thing?
Screw you guys, though. I'm looking at Orion Prelude.
Oh yeah, recommended
screenshots.
is just a GTX 760 and an i7
wow.
quad core. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Because that game looks gorgeous.
On
The
Orion
screenshots
Prelude,
do.
there's screenshots of like Santa Claus in like a cell shaded style, and then a castle with a bunch of pine trees and like a Minecraft style. But it's just like a cluster of 10 screenshots right in the middle, and you go back and forth, left and right, and it's the usual screenshots of the game. Well, there's like a Minecraft mode apparently, and like a Santa Claus special just right in the middle of all the game screenshots.
That's a gimmick.
You get a lot of value for your 69 cents.
I like that. The Hunter Call of the Wild says it's similar to Arma. So, hunting deer, hunting the ultimate game.
Dude, have you ever played any of the Sherlock Holmes games, Dave? Because they were actually really good.
Sorry, Sherlock who?
Sherlock Holmes.
Sorry, say again.
Sherlock Holmes.
Holmes?
Yeah, Holmes.
No, you've been saying Holmes three
No,
times in a row.
it's a very light L. Holmes. Holmes.
Oh, okay. All right. I apologize then. My mistake.
I always short it to just Holmes because
I thought you were saying like
who's
Holmes,
got
like
time
homie,
for that L?
like homie, like Sherlock Holmes.
Because dude, look at the latest one of the latest games, Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter. Looks really good.
Sherlock Holmes.
Well, is it like
Holmes.
it's a third person walking around game?
Yeah, but they've got some action and stuff in it too. But it's just they're really well done, but they're really cool. Like the mysteries and stuff are awesome, of course.
Huh. Exploration, investigation, and action. That's cool.
Investigation
wanna
and
play-
action and some mystery and suspense and more action and suspense.
I really want to play some Rebel Galaxy. Because I got that in the sale thing.
Oh, what is this game called? The Park. That looks creepy.
The Park?
Yeah. What the heck? Set in a creepy amusement park hiding a dark and sinister secret, the park is a first-person psychological horror experience focused on exploration and storytelling. Kind of reminds me of the Left 4 Dead, like, circus area.
It'd be cool if it had VR. Oh, I bought a VR game I'm looking to try out. I haven't tried it yet. The Brookhaven Experiment is like a first-person survival.
Oh, yeah, I have that. That's really good.
Oh, I didn't know that was on. Wait, no, I think I did know it was on PS4 and I forgot.
I think it came out. Yeah, they both came out a little while ago. They're getting ready to patch in aim support, which is cool. You don't
here's
really
another
move.
one.
You don't really move around, but like zombies come at you at all different areas, and you kind of have to like. It's pretty cool. You have like a knife or a flashlight in one hand, and you can chuck grenades at stuff. It's pretty cool though. It kind of feels like being in what's that one movie with the giant monster? It was by J.J. Abrams or
Super 8?
Cloverfield.
Oh.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of Cloverfield a little bit.
Hey Joel, there's this game, Drone Hero in VR. So anyway,
It should be called Pilot Hero. That's what it's really about.
they're the real heroes.
Oh man.
Oh, I like that, like totally facetious. Oh, haha, bless your heart. Joke on a dick. Because that's what you're actually saying.
If I could reach you, I'd cut you.
Ooh, here's the Intel 5G VR experience. That's a free game. I should start reviewing these terrible, terrible free VR games.
Oh, Jeremiah, the Batman game is out on Vive now, I believe.
Oh yeah,
It
it wasn't that long though. I don't know if I'd want to.
But I mean, I thought you wanted to try to test out how it looks between both of them.
Yeah, at some point I want to. I mean,
It's
let's see if I can get
$15.
one video out first before.
Oh, gotcha. Are you actually doing one that shows both?
No, because
okay.
the problem is there's no way to record them that's exactly the same between both systems because they both show previews in a different way and stuff. So like anything you record on a 2D screen is going to be a distortion of what you're actually seeing in the headset. So the closest thing you can come to that is have people play both of them and give subjective opinions. Because I've looked at a bunch of comparisons.
I
And
see there's no way to like get the actual stuff that's coming into your view headset.
not without distortion. And if you're going to look at it through like a distorted, if it's going to be distorted,
it'd be cool if the Vive
how much can you really judge it?
Re-show it on your screen as the 16:9 the same way the PSVR.
Well, you
does.
can. Well, no, you can.
No, but without the weird ovals. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have.
No. Lots of games do that.
Oh, really? They do that? Well, then you could do that. You just capture that screen.
Well, no. So it's up to individual games to support it. A lot of them do, but the problem is that doesn't show you how aliased it looks inside the headset or how like.
But it gives you a pretty close idea, though.
But I've done a lot of research on it because I really wanted to do that, and I came to the determination that I couldn't do it precise enough that I would feel comfortable saying, no, this is an actual difference between them. And
Gotcha.
I think way too many other people do reviews like we've talked about with VR where they just do some recordings, slap a comparison between the two and go, oh, well, this one looks different. Like,
well, we should get the same game and like bring them over so we can literally put headset and switch headset. That'd be really fun.
if you want to do that this weekend, I'd be down to do that. I would love to do that. Like, I'm all down for like doing something like that. I don't feel like I could do a comparison to my standard. Yeah, to my standard of being correct. So I would rather, I'm not trying to make this a PS4 versus PC thing. I'm trying to make it this PC is way below the Vive's minimum requirements. Like it's like half as fast as the Vive's minimum requirements. Can you have a good VR experience on a super cheap computer? Because all the reviews tell you. And that's the angle I'm going to take just because like I would love to do a comparison in the future. I just need to solve those problems first before I do it. Because I'm going to be doing a comparison like, I want to give people useful information, not just say, oh, this one wins. Like, well, that's not helpful. Because even some of them, like Project Cars, the 2D footage looks pretty nasty. But when you're playing it, like, it looks way better,
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, anyway.
Yeah, well, if you ever get any game that we actually have the same one on, it'd be fun to put them up next to each other so you can check out actually how the headset feels between both of them,
Absolutely.
Really cool.
If you have Arizona Sunshine, that would be a good one to do.
Yeah. I think it might be crossplay too, because I really want to play that, yeah.
Wait, I didn't know it was multiplayer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got a multiplayer part, yeah. Ooh, drinking some coconuts.
Me? Well, no, this is
Dave. He was drinking coconuts.
All right.
What?
You drinking grapefruit or raspberry, Jeremiah?
I am drinking grapefruit Bellevue sparkling water. It just occurred to me like we have nothing to go in the podcast talk this week.
I jumped a bunch of stuff in there, and actually, I'm really sad because my YouTube emails aren't working right now. So the comment that I removed from the video that I was going to actually make my comment of the week is now gone forever because I don't have the email backup of it getting emailed to me. I'm kind of sad. I don't think I can see comments that I deleted.
Well, shall we start?
In a minute, let me actually I did have I think we got some mail. Let me see. Oh,
Oh man, my likely spam folder has been exploding this week. Nothing amusing in there though. The spam comment. Incredible! You have a whole lot of potential to be a huge YouTuber and make this your full-time work. You just need a little boost to get things moving so you can start getting rich, LOL. that's what I want.
Were they promoting a business, or this is an actual person left this?
Oh, it's a spam business. We can give you a shout out if you want. The last guy who got a shout out gained over 600 subscribers. All I ask is that you make an account on my buddy's website right here, but make sure you confirm your email or else it won't show up, followed by a sketchy URL shortener. By the way, BTW, the site is 100% safe and not a scam. Ha! It's been around for years. I wouldn't want to ruin my channel reputation by scamming an individual. Haha. Does not inspire confidence, the amount of LOLs and ha-has inserted around. Don't worry, guys, it's not a scam. You know that because I just said it in my comment.
That's like going up to somebody on the street at night and being like, just so you know, I'm not going to attack you. And they're like, wait, what? Like, that's the first thing they were thinking now is like, what do you mean you're not, you were going to attack me? And you're like, no, I'm not going to attack you. Like, that's not going to make anybody feel better. Like, creep up right behind them, just a little softly whisper in their ear, hey, I'm not going to mug you.
I think the way to really get them comfortable and just knowing your intentions is to get right up behind their ear without them realizing it and just whisper, "You're completely safe right now."
You shouldn't move. You're totally safe.
Oh, okay. Whew. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, new friend.
The hot breath in your ear means you're safe.
Ah.
I think your news item's really interesting, Dave.
Yeah, I had a couple of them. So yeah, we can just do news. Although I like the title for this episode.
Do you guys not know how to make links in Google Docs? You just hit a space after you go to punch in the link.
I dropped them all one after the other.
Because you guys don't very often. You guys mess that up. And
I feel like
you got a tab right here.
It's something that matters to me.
Tab there. See, there you go. Look, nice.
Well, Joel, maybe next week you can provide some news and show us how to put links in correctly.
I take care of the doc, and I keep it nice and clean, and the timestamps.
I asked to make the doc today.
You take care of handling the control V
today because
control C and the
right. Normally you do it without us. Yeah. Oh my!
Sorry, that was.
I felt that in my throat.
That was a little.
I'm sorry.
It was pretty basic.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
That was
but
descriptive.
I'm not okay. I was burp harassed. Burp asked? No.
Yes.
No.
Yep, that's it.
That's.
You were burp asked.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Ooh, there's a Pac-Man game coming to Switch. That looks really cool.
Can't believe they're making another Pac-Man game for a Nintendo product. Huh. Interesting. Anyway.
Oh, it's the Namco Museum. That's cool. Oh, that looks like a lot of fun. Galaga, yeah.
I think we're all set, guys.
I think we are set. Wait, one more thing I need to look at.
I just really don't like how you said that. You looked off in the distance and you just said,
one more thing I need to look at.
Yeah, that was basically it.
Just one more thing I need to look at.
Well, that's not as creepy. It's obviously a pair of binoculars. He's just looking out for possible forest fires.
You guys ready to start the show?
Yep.
All right. I guess I'll count us down.
Can you handle that responsibility?
I can handle that responsibility. Just give me a second.
Don't.
Are you setting up a metronome?
Do you think I would do that?
2, 3. Oh shit!
Do you think I would actually do that?
No.
We need to get him a metronome that like shocks you when you get it wrong.
All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.